Hello, I'm Kurt Liedtke with the Herald and News. Here's a rundown of some of the top stories affecting the Klamath Basin. It's the Klamath Countdown. Ever since Penair's sudden Chapter 11 bankruptcy filing after less than a year providing air service out of Crater Lake Klamath Regional Airport, airport manager John Barcelou has been seeking a replacement air carrier for commercial flights out of Klamath Falls. On Wednesday, Barcelou met with Klamath County commissioners seeking a $250,000 commitment to subsidize a prospective airline's costs during the first few years of operation. The airport has 90 days from Penair's bankruptcy on August 8th to find a new carrier, or TSA equipment must be returned, giving a deadline of early November to have an agreement in place. Klamath Falls is in violation of its geothermal ordinance. That was the message from Public Works Director Mark Wilred on Monday for City Council, detailing that one of its aquifers is pumping water out and not re-injecting it back in at certain locations at and near the Ella Redkey pool. Wilred noted multiple locations where there was no re-injection taking place, which violates an ordinance established in the 1980s. The ordinance states that anybody not re-injecting is supposed to have it done within 5 years of 1990, and here in 2017, the water is still being discharged. City Manager Nathan Trapesky noted that many of the heat exchangers and other equipment is either rusted, broken, or simply outdated, which compounds the issue. Chiloquin City Council on Tuesday passed a pair of ordinances creating guidelines for the approval and operation of recreational marijuana businesses within city limits, following a public hearing that had both support and opposition to the matter. The new regulations clarify rules for several new businesses seeking to establish operations, including processing plants and dispensaries. One ordinance, passed unanimously, amended Business License Code, while an amendment to the Community Development Code for marijuana businesses faced opposition, passing 3-2. By analyzing Western STEM tradition artifacts from Cougar Mountain Cave in Lake County used between 8,000 to 11,000 years ago, University of Nevada, Reno grad student Sophia Jamaldin is trying to understand the geologic history of the region and the more recent story of John Cowles, who excavated and sold the cave's artifacts to the Fayetteville Museum. As each obsidian flow erupts and cools in different patterns, they develop unique geochemical signatures, which can be traced much like a fingerprint. Jamaldin spent last week analyzing obsidian projectile points using a portable X-ray fluorescence instrument, or XRF, which determines the source, geologically, of each artifact's obsidian. Well, if you're looking for something to do this weekend, head to Chiloquin for the annual Restoration Celebration. It's a multi-day festival with a wide range of activities celebrating federal recognition of Klamath tribes. Or if you're looking for something a little closer to Klamath Falls, the Klamath Symphony will present its annual free summer concert on Sunday at 5 p.m. at Moore Park. Until next week, for these stories and so much more, be sure to pick up your daily copy of the Herald and News or visit us online at heraldandnews.com.